Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am literally just doing some ephemera for my Edith Holden journal, and I thought you might like to come along with me. So just get rid of all of this. This was my attempt at tidying up, and I've just got little bits all over the place, so I'll just pop those over there. Okay, so I hope you're all well. It's been a little while for me. I have been on holiday to Cornwall, and that was absolutely gorgeous, so really enjoyed that. But back to rainy Wales, and you can probably hear the rain on the roof, but I love the sound. So I'd already started on this, and then I thought, okay, let's probably should have taken you along with me. So I'll show you what I've got so far, and then we will move on. Okay, so here, this is literally going to be some flip outs, and what I've done with these is I've got a pocket here. There's a centre pocket in here, there, and there is another pocket on the back. Now, I can either attach these to the journal page, down the two sides and across the bottom, have two pockets in there, and this will be the third, or I could glue it across here, down here and across here, have a side pocket, this middle pocket here and another pocket. But what I was intending to do with these is literally put a little hook on them, a little lost the word now, but I was going to put a little one of those on so it will literally flip out. So there is pockets on both sides. Now I've done a number of these, really easy, and I don't know how I'm going to attach them all yet, but there is the option, as I said, to flip out or just attach it as a piece with some pockets. So they're my first bits and pieces. I have started on my tags. So I've taken these for each month of the year. So we've got a January, we've got a February, we've got a March, we've got an April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I want them as journal cards, but I don't know yet whether I'm going to stitch around them or whether I'm going to add some pocket to the back, just on the bottom, so you've still got a writing space and a pocket. But I've put those to one side. I didn't know whether I wanted to do kind of like 4-month journal in one, and then a second one and a third one, so it came as kind of like a 3-piece journal, but I haven't, as I said, quite decided yet, so that is another option. And then I have been putting together just some little pockets. Now these ones here have been glued down either side, and I am just going to attach these to the page. There'll be a pocket there, and you'll open it up and there'll be a pocket there. I've done that to 2 of them, and with this third one I'm going to attach it to the page like that with a pocket, and then I'm going to actually put in some tea-dyed paper on the inside here. That'll be a fold down journaling spot. That is with those 3. These ones here, these are double text spots. Super simple. I don't know, I think I've glued them all down now, so I can't show you. Yeah, I've glued them all down. Oh no, I haven't with this one. Or have I? Yes, I have. Excuse me. All I've done with these is I've folded them over. I've put a tuck across here, so folded my card over here, folded it over here, and folded a little bit of the top on either one. So it's kind of like, I suppose it would be kind of like that, not like that. We'd fold this one over here, like so. This one would be folded over further, like so. And then I just folded the tops over here and here. And you have 2 tuck spots. One in here and one in here. Excuse me. So that is an option. And I've done a load of those because I don't know how many I'm going to need, whether I'm going to do the 3 journals in one or 1 journal covering the whole year. This one here is just a little, kind of like a little piece that would sit in a pocket. There's a pocket here, there's a pocket there, there's a pocket there. I could have had a pocket there if I'd have just glued down this section. I could have had a pocket there if I just glued across there and across here. So yeah, if you want to know how that one is put together, give me a shout and I will tag in the video that I watched to put that together. So now what I'm wanting you to do is a couple of pens. I don't know if you can hear me now, I do apologise, but I want to do a couple of pens. And these are going to be almost like hidden journal pens. So I'm taking a normal ballpoint pen and I'm going to take this out and I'm just going to measure how far I want this to go. So I'm going to cut a little bit of this top off without losing too much of the pattern. I'm going to cut so if we say about there, and I'm not measuring, I'm just gauging. Okay. So, and then I am going to cut the end off here to tidy that up just a little bit. I can afford to take that in. And I'm going to do the same on this side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these in half, which is going to be hopefully enough to work with. Okay, so I've just cut those 2 in half. Almost. I'm going to take a tiny bit more off this one. Now this was something I saw over the weekend, and it's from a very well-known journaler that I saw making it, but unfortunately I can't for the life of me remember. I have logged it on my phone, but my phone is actually recording at the moment, so I can't show you that either. So I do apologise. I will link it in the description box below. So we've got 2 pieces here. Now these are going to be too big for what I want. So again, I'm just going to take a little bit more off. Whilst trying to keep them straight. So there's a bit more off that one. And I'm not sure that that is straight, to be honest. Let's have a little look. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit more off this one as well. Okay, so I've ended up with 2 pieces here. This piece is a bit bigger, but I think, no, I'm going to cut it down a tad more. We'll get there eventually. So I love the sound of the rain. I really do love the sound of the rain. That looks about right. Okay. So I've got two pieces here. They don't have to be the same size. You can see these two aren't, but I've got two pieces. And what I am going to do with these is I'm going to start off by rounding off the corners. On both of them, which just gives you a nice clean look. Okay. I think that one's cut well. I think that one's cut particularly well either, but there we go. Okay, and all I am going to do is I'm going to need, don't know if this is it. No, it's not. I'm going to need some paper clips, which I know I have here somewhere. No, it's not in there either, is it? I will be right back. Okay, so we've got our paper clips. I am going to clip one in there, like that. And I'm going to do the same on this one. Doesn't really matter which side's on the outside, but I will make the outside the larger, thicker part of the paper clip. Now, I'm going to leave them up just a bit, like so, and I'm going to hope my pen will fit in here and that I haven't taken off too much. Yeah, I have. Okay, so what we're going to do with the pen is, with a lot of these, you get almost like a little ridge there, and this nib bit at the bottom is thicker, which is great because we're going to use that for our piece that pokes out, if you like. I'm going to use some art glitter glue. I'm going to put loads and loads on because I want it to stick, and I want it to stick well. So I'm going to pop the pen with the ridge just on the bottom there, and I'm going to try and have it as straight on the glue as I can. And I know then that my paper clip can come down a tiny bit, so I'm going to glue that as well. And literally lashings of glue, because I want to make sure that this is secure. And all I'm going to do then is I am going to pop the other side down and then start manipulating it so that it sticks. Pull that pin out a little bit there. Okay, and I want it to stick really, really good. So I am going to put some clamps on this one here, and then just really, really work in these other bits here. Like so. And again, I think I'm just going to clamp these just to be sure. Okay, so we've got overkill, but overkill is never a problem. And I'm also going to show off my new pin cushion, because I always lose my pin. So I ordered this pincushion. It's absolutely stunning. I think it's a magnetic one. Yeah, see? So I ordered that from Etsy, and hopefully I won't lose my pins quite so easily. But there you go. We will see. Okay, with this one, I'm not going to put a paper clip in this one. I can't take that out. Look at the mess. Mess. I can't take that one out either. And these should come out quite easily. Okay, so I'm going to do the same with this one, except I'm not going to put a paper clip in with this one. So again, I'm just going to pop that on the end. I'm going to push this over here and make sure that that is peeping. Is that a word, peeping? Out of there. And I'm just going to put a clip there and a clip there. And then I'm just going to work the rest of it in again. I'm actually going to cut a little bit of this one off because I haven't put a paper clip in. So I'm going to cut a piece of that off once it's dried. Okay, and cut a piece of that off here. Just because I don't want it to be, kind of flimsy, that top area, because it hasn't got anything now to support it. Okay, so let's take these off, and bear in mind it's probably not fully dry at the moment, but just give it time. I'm going to quickly ink around the edges. Oops, a daisy, that's my black. Okay. And literally what you end up with is a place here to put a little dangle, which I will add. And you also end up with a paper clip that you can just pop that over the top of your journal page, rather. And you also have a pen, which actually fits quite nicely in your hand. So that is a hidden pen for your journal. And as I said, I will add a dangle on that when I'm closer to kind of putting all my ephemera pieces together. I'm going to let this one kind of set a little bit more because I don't think it's quite there yet. and then I'll do the same with that. Now, they do still feel a little bit flimsy at the moment, but when they harden up, they're going to be a lot better. And of course, you can do these with all sorts of... I probably wouldn't go for any paper thinner than this, because I think you're kind of pushing your luck a little bit then. Cards, I haven't tried it with. I would imagine it's quite tough with cards, but I haven't tried that yet. But this is a fairly nice size or thickness of paper, so I think that actually works quite well. And if you want to put some labels or embellish this a little bit more, put some lace on there, then of course that's another option. But as I said, I'm going to put a dangle on here, and then I will use that as my pen to pop on top of a journal page. And it's so thin in terms of the profile, my hands now, sorry, it's so thin that you won't even notice it being in your journal. So yeah, I will, as I said, log down where that came from in the description box below, because I really liked that concept. Yeah, really liked that. So I'm going to put these aside to settle. Excuse me, reaching. We are going to move on to the next idea. Now, again, I haven't tried this one, so it's going to be a little bit hit and miss. Okay. So we have got our 3 pieces. Okay. I'm going to cut them down. I'm going to cut them down. Let's have a look. Let's do the fold first. Okay, so the first fold is going to be perhaps here. We'll do the same with this one, where this fold is going to be about here. I'm going to do the same with this one, where this fold is going to be about here. Okay, so we've got 3 pieces, and I've just literally folded them over about 1/3 of the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit off the ends, both ends. Probably playing with fire trying to do 3 of them together, but we'll give it a go. Okay, and a bit more over here. Okay. Right. Now, I need to try and work this out in my head. It'll go like that, and that will be in there. Okay, and then we would want okay, I think this is how we are going to do it. I think. Just have a look and see what that then looks like. That and that. Flip up. Flip up. Okay, maybe. Maybe right, maybe wrong. We'll give it a go. So this one here, I'm going to glue here along both sides and across the bottom, and I am going to pop this one here on top like so. Okay, I think that's right. I think. And then this one is going to go on here like so. Again, I think. Like so. Okay, so take a tiny bit off this bottom piece. Not so much a tiny bit, we're going to take some off though. And I'm going to quickly just straighten up these edges. One there. And the other side, like so. And what we're going to have here is we are going to attach this to our book page, and we're going to attach it down the side and here, but only as far as this back piece goes. So we're going to glue down here, across the bottom and down here. We're going to attach that to our page. So we will have then a pocket at the top here. We've got a pocket in here, only a small pocket, but it's a pocket. We've got another pocket in there, which is a little bit bigger, but still just a smallish pocket. But what we'll also have then is flips. So we're going to be able to flip this piece up here, and we are going to be able to flip this piece up here, and we're going to be able to flip this piece up here. And what I'm going to do with each of these is I am going to put some book page just on the insides here. I won't cover the whole image, but I'll put some book page across here. I'll put some book page across here, and I will put some book page across here. So you'll have a deep pocket here, slightly smaller pocket here, fairly deep pocket there, and then we'll have 3 flips where I will have writing space with coffee dyed paper. I might even put a little booklet underneath that, I don't know, but that is the idea with that. And so I am just going to quickly ink around the edge, and I'm going to do all of the kind of fluffy design piece bits afterwards. So this is just getting the base pieces done so that we can kind of build the inside. Gosh, that was a toughie to work out. I couldn't remember how. I've only seen a picture, so I couldn't work out necessarily how it went. I might even keep this one image as it is because I think it's really pretty, and it'd be a shame to cover that up. But we'll see as we get closer to embellishing it. Okay. Okay, so for this first piece, I'm going to need to measure, oops daisy, about here, and about here. Doesn't look straight. I'm not having much joy with this chopper. I don't know if it's me or the chopper. Okay, so that will be folding around about here, I think. So let's just fold that over, like so, and we can cut this piece off here. To judge that very well. Not that it particularly matters if it's the overall page. So just going to take the edges and I'm going to just quickly ink around those. Like so, and I'm going to glue this on. Oops, daisy. Really don't like this type of glue, but it lets me see what I'm doing. So let's pull this down a little bit here. Okay. And I'm just going to make sure that this sticks well. Okay. And this then is going to fold over like so. Not sure what's supposed to happen. Okay, so that will be our journal spot there, and then we'll flip this one over here, And we've got another journal spot. So this one is going to be roughly to here and here. I still don't know whether to cover that one because of the pattern's so pretty, but you can't write on a pretty pattern, can you? So we'll stick to covering it for journal space. And I did an ink around that one. Teach me for going off on a tangent. Okay. So that one folds like so. Gosh, this isn't very good, is it? Probably pressing too hard on that. So we've got one flip up journal space, two flip up journal spaces, and then we're going to have our third one here. It's a bit longer than I thought. Quite a bit longer than I thought. Okay, and we'll just give this one a light inking. That's the washing machine. Lots of washing to do after being away. So all fun and games. Okay, so that is our third one. So we have got, we're going to attach this to the page, gluing down the left side, right side and across the bottom. So we'll have a deep pocket there. We've got a pocket here, not so deep, but we have got a pocket. We've got another pocket here, which is a little bit deeper. And then we flip this over, we've got a journaling space here. We flip this over and I've got another journaling space here. And we flip this over and we've got another journaling space here. Okie dokie, so let's have a little look at what we've got that we can put on here to embellish it. No. Nope, 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 nope. 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 I don't think we're going to get away with those. Let's have a look at some stickers. So I might put some stickers on here, just for a little bit of decoration. Like so. And the same on here. We've got a nice little butterfly there. And there's another one there, which is probably a better colour. Okay. Oh, it's so warm today, I can't get over how close it is. And then we've got another one here. It's a tad big, I think. So is that, but I love that. I'm going to do a woodland journal at some point, so I think that will probably look nice on that journal. And what I might do on this one is add a little bit of lace. This is really old vintage lace, and it might not be the best choice, but I might add some lace on that at a later date. So that is, I don't even know what you would call it. It's like a flip, almost like a waterfall flip, but with some pocket space. I'm hoping, I haven't even checked the size of my journal, but I'm hoping that that will fit into it. And we did our pens today. And already they're starting to really harden up. Got a little bit of a crease there, so I might just cover that with something. Okay. So yeah, I'm pleased with those. and we are going to make some plain tags out of, well, tags and journaling cards out of just some of the images on these. They're really, really pretty. So yeah, that is the next thing I think I'm going to look at. These are the smaller pages, which are great for tags and journal cards. So yeah, we'll probably have a little look at that. But yeah, for today, that's it. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you found that useful, even though it was probably a little bit all over the place. But yeah, really good to be back at my craft desk. Haven't been away a week. I didn't take a stitch of craft stuff with me, but I did bring a load back home. So yeah, really good to be back. Lovely to catch up with you guys, and until we catch up again, as always, take care, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.